Good morning, children. How are you? So, let's start with our today's chapter. Okay, all of you get back with the book and sit properly. Now, open page number 140. Fine. So, are you ready? Let's start. Okay, now, yesterday we have stopped with the topic. Yes, the two boys. They had gone to the water park. They were enjoying a lot in the water slide. Fine. But suddenly there was a noise came at the gate. So they all ran to the gate. Now what happened? We will see the next. Okay, now page number 140. All of you open and just concentrate to what I say. Okay. Now there was a crowd of people carrying empty buckets and pot. A small child carrying an empty bottle was clinging to his mother. Okay. Now this is the scenario. There was a crowd of people means there were a lot of people. Fine. Usually women were there. Okay, but some children were also there and they were having what? Empty pot, empty jar, empty bucket. We can definitely get to know about that these people, yes, they are not having water to drink. Even we can say a glass of water also they were not having at their home. There was a scarcity of water. Do you get that? Scarcity of water. Scarcity means what? Shortage of water. Fine. That's why these people, they took all the things, all the empty things, and they came over here. Okay, now one of the boys' mother, that is Sachin's mother, she came forward and she said, "What is the matter? Why you all came over here? And why you are just making noise?" The woman angrily replied. Now one of the women, yes, who was having the empty things and all, she angrily replied, "You are asking what is the matter? Our wells have no water. We get our water only when the tanker comes once in a week." Now this is the situation every people in the village, especially in the village during the summer time, they face. Okay, they get water, the drinking water or whatever kind of water you can say. Not drinking, only one kind of water comes. That is, sometimes after 7 days it comes for only 1 hour. Okay, so the people, they have to fill all the things. Fine. Or might be after 14 days it comes only once, or sometimes the water doesn't come also. So what do these people do? They just contact the tanker. You all know now, it's a vehicle loading a lot of water. So tanker comes and from the tanker they used to fill it. Fine. So these are all the things these people, especially they are people living in the village areas. Fine. So this happens every time. It's not like there in the situation only we can see, in this chapter only we can see, but in reality also this exists. Fine. So even today that has not came. So now these people, they are just very angry because water has not came. Okay, and plus when they contacted the tanker also said, "No, we don't have any water." So now what do they do? Fine. From where to get water? So, and here there is so much water everywhere just for you to play and enjoy. Now they are very much frustrated. They are not having water to drink. And on the opposite side we can see in the water park there are a lot of water, and in which children, they used to what? They used to play and enjoy. Fine. So these people, they are not having water to drink. And on the second side, people are having what? Water to drink, so they have, but they also play with the water. So these people, they are very much angry. And by this topic has been ended. Now let's see what is written over here. Read and write. Have you ever faced scarcity of water in your house, and when? Okay, now sometimes we also face, we are living in city, we also face scarcity of water. Scarcity means what? Shortage of water. Yes, but when do we face? Usually during the time of monsoon season. Yes, why? Because monsoon season, what happened? The gutter water, that is the drainage water, it get mixed sometimes with the clean water. And what happened? For 7 days, it has happened. Yes, for the 7 days, the water, for 3 days, let us say, the water supply has been recently, in the last monsoon season also it was happened. Okay, 3-4 days the water has been came. So this happens. Fine. But in the villages it is very common. If you ask to the people now, they will say every time we are facing it. This is not something that we have to think about it when we face the shortage of water. Okay. So now next, what did you do then? Whenever we have a shortage of water, what do? We just contact the tanker. And that vehicle comes with the loads of water, tons of water in it, and then we can have it. This you might have seen in the movies or in the real life also you have seen what is tanker. Okay. Now, have you ever played in the water? Obviously, yes, we have played in the water. When? During the festival like Holi, or during the water park, or in the marriage ceremony, pool parties are there. Fine, these are different scenarios where we have enjoyed. So, that's it. Have you ever said no to play in the water? Why? Have you ever said no? I don't think so, because everybody likes to play in the water. So, that's it. Have you ever seen wastage of water in your area? Discuss. Okay, now this is the thing we can say. Yeah, we have seen the wastage of water. Let us say one building is there nearby. Okay, the tap is always open early in the morning, or there is a leakage of tap from where early in the morning whenever the water supply starts, the water starts leaking and nobody take care about it, or anything you can write it down. Just think about it and write it down. Fine. Or anything. Let us take when I visited my friend's house, there was a leakage of tap and they even didn't pay attention to it, and the water is being wasted all the time. Like this also you can write it down. Okay, now children, downstairs 140, the question has been asked that suppose if the nearby villages, they are not having drinking water and we are having water park in our area and we are enjoying it. So do you think that this is fine? Discuss about it. Do you think, children? No, it's not fair. It's not fair, because we all know water is very important in our life. Yes, if the people they doesn't get the water, not only people, if the living beings, that is animals, insect, whatever, birds, fine, if they doesn't get water to drink, what happens? They will die. Okay, so if the government, it should take care of it, because the government is the only thing who is taking care of all the things. Fine, the government should see that if the people nearby, let us take an example of Surat. Fine, if the nearby villages in our Surat, if there is a shortage of water, then what does the government do? It should not waste the water in the purpose of like this water park and all. Fine, it should stop it. Fine, and whatever the water is being there, it should donate that water or shortage of water to all the poor villages, especially nearby villages of Surat. Fine. So by doing this, what happens? Everybody is happy. Okay. It's okay if we don't play in the water. It's okay. There is nothing like much a big thing. Oh, we are not enjoying it, because there are a lot of things. Fine. So this should happen. Now next question, if you go to a water park, find out where the water comes to the park. Okay, now the water park, fine, water park is a big place, fine, there is a lot of water, and from where does it come? Obviously they are also having what? Tanker only, they are contacting the tankers, the tanker used to come and empty the water in the water park, and like this, and then we are able to play.